Hello again, grade 3. This is your last video for today. You guys will be happy to know that there is no homework, so you guys can chill, enjoy your weekend. And I want to say happy Ramadan to you all. Hope you guys have a blessed month and a blessed year ahead. Today's video is just going to be doing a quick review on the homework that I've sent out this week. A lot of the homework I send out is I can't give you the answers because there's so many different possible answers you guys could have used. And I'll show you an example of that in a bit. Let's start with the anchor text homework, which started. Answer all the questions. Why could Chief Sky no longer rule his people? The answer, Chief Sky has grown too old to lead his people. As you can see, that has quotation marks around, which means that is a direct quote from the anchor text. What did Chief Sky tell the three young men to do? Chief Sky told the three young men to go to the mountaintop and bring back to him what they find there. What did the first young man bring back? A precious stone. He found a shiny stone and he brought it back. What did the second young man bring back? Healing plants or medicine. What did the last young man bring back? And again, it's a quote, so it's directly from the anchor text. A story from the top of the mountain. Why do you think the chief chose the last young man to be the next chief of the village? Because he listened to Chief Sky's instructions and did them even in front of other temptations, as well as his desire to help other people. So there's a lot of different answers. You could have worded that however you wanted, but that's generally why he wanted the last young man to be chief. So guys, this was one of the homeworks that the possible answers are endless. I mean, if you wanted, so the question was, Chief Sky had to pick a new chief for his village. He chose to test three young men. Pretend you were chief of the village and had to select a new person to be chief. What trial and why would you choose for the soon-to-be chief? Well, there's those things you guys could have said. You could have, said that they have to go out to the wilderness with no tools and survive for a month to test their toughness. You could make them, see how much they care about people, see their skills. There's lots of different things you guys could have written for this. So I'm leaving this one out. But most of you guys got the answer correct. I mean, there's no right or wrong answer for this, really. It's up to you. The next is subject-verb agreement. So the basic rule is that a singular subject takes a singular verb, while a plural subject takes a plural verb. Notes: was is singular, were is plural. Directions: read each sentence and circle the verb was or were to complete each sentence. So it says circle, guys. I've just underlined. It's just easy on the computer. He was prepared for school. We were scared of the storm. I was excited about my new book. We were playing together as a team. She was my best friend. He was a very good student. Who was with us at the birthday? Ahmed was the tallest player on our team. So as you guys can see, was is obviously singular when you talk about he, she, one person, and were is usually referring to, they, a group of people. So the next page was directions. Circle the subject that matches the verb. Example: shopping malls are great places to find clothing. So the first one, the games were really great. Tomorrow, we are going to the zoo. We have eaten already. She runs so quickly and I cannot keep up. Now number 5 was a bit tricky, but the correct answer is, my parents always tell me to make my bed in the morning. So with these ones, I mean, you can, if you say it out loud to yourself, let's look at number 3, for example. Let's say you say the wrong one. It doesn't sound right. He have eaten already. That doesn't sound like it makes sense. So if I say, tomorrow I are going to the zoo, or they run so quickly and I cannot keep up. So it might help to say it out loud. It might give you a bit better indication as to which is the correct answer. Fantastic, guys. That's the end of the video. Have a great weekend further. Again, happy Ramadan. When you guys are watching this video, I hope that you guys are checking your own answers and seeing what you got wrong and kind of correcting them. But anyway, guys, have a great weekend. Speak to you on Sunday.